And you guys know we don't always have to have pictures, okay? And these are usually the layouts that we put off writing the most because they're dear to our hearts, or that we are worried that we're going to forget key elements.
Oh, I cried like a baby when I read this one.
Yeah, me too. Okay, don't take that one. Oh, that's just another. Oh, this. I know this is a scrolly font, and part of the reason I didn't want anyone to read it in the gallery. That was a letter to my husband. Don't be afraid to put your letters into a layout because I know he might misplace that letter, but we'll always have it because it's all printed out in the scrapbook. Okay. Are there any questions about journaling? As you can see, pretty much there is no wrong. I've had people ask me, when I go to write a little bit longer journaling, and it's not just a list or bullets or that type of thing, I do think back to high school, and I think, okay, did I just say the word cute 2 times? What other word can I say? So I do kind of treat it like a little bit of an assignment, because when I go back to read it, or when someone else goes back to read it, I want it to be enjoyable. I want it to flow nicely. So just anyone, let's see. I'll go to the next one. Okay, does anyone have a layout in their gallery that is a list, like a long list? Anyone? Like that, Craig? Does anyone have? Yes. Does anyone have a journal page with no photos? Can you guys find that? Find it. You get a ticket. I've already helped find it. Anyone find one? You can find one that is like a longer list, like things you like, or a long list, and then also one without photos. What?
Really no point in me calling one.
What?
Oh, I guess I just didn't ticket. I was thinking, oh, when you're supposed to go, this doesn't matter because
That was for a ticket.
Believe me, I will. Your gallery, find out.
What?
I need the year of August that you did. Like that challenge. I'm sure.
The verse one?
Where they had to do all their language.
I don't know. You're the one that usually do those. Anyone find it? Okay, we'll keep looking. Real quick, another good idea is to put a quote from your child, or from a dad, or from somebody else. I don't think I have an example of this, but it's also very cool to have your child journal for you. Have them write about their experience at Disneyland or somebody else. So, yes, Misty. Find one?
Yeah, here's one without pictures.
Woohoo! Oh, very pretty. Very cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow, have something.
This is an example of journaling split up. It's not in. It's a little bit all over the layout. You don't have to keep it all in a little paragraph on one page. Okay. I found a list. Oh, you did find a list? Woo, Ann! Okay. There you go.
I remember this layout.
Does anyone? What?
I remember that.
Do you remember this layout? Oh, yeah. He was. Oh, I was not happy. Yeah, I was scrapping, and it was late, and I went to go. He knows I love apples and peanut butter, and so first I opened two of the exact same spider? I don't know. But I went to open the cupboard, and that spider dropped down. Oh, I was so mad. I don't like spiders. I can handle snakes, but I don't like spiders. Okay, go ahead and do this one. I think we'll probably just kind of... Oh, I love to do... When you're doing journaling, this is actually a double layout also. So if you look at picture 4, it matches up with journaling 4. And it just kind of lists each one. It gives it... It kind of just pinpoints each picture. It's kind of a fun way to showcase a lot of photos and tell about each one. Okay? I love to use commercials or ads for ideas. You know, they always have little catchy slogans. My grandpa Kazare loves me. He lets me dig holes in his garden. My dog Belle loves me. She lets me bury her in the garden. My mom loves me. She lets me get dirty in the garden. So, yeah. Okay, next. Oh, this is Kat's kit. I think it was a combination with Tammy's, wasn't it? It's the kindergarten. Yeah. See, that's pretty good. This was a long time ago. This is another little checklist. All the things we needed to get ready for. Kind of almost like a grocery shopping list idea. Okay, next. This is an example of just a plain nothing photo, but it's more like a letter. And that's an example of when I would probably date the journaling and the photo. And the reason I didn't is because I actually took that photo and scrapped it the same day. So, okay, next. This is just a list of his favorite top 10 songs. I'm not real. I don't know I don't like the song, but it's not about me. It's about him. So, this is just a really generic list of all the things I knew he enjoyed on the trip. And yeah, eating ice cream there. So, what does it say? Oh, yeah. See, I don't. Yeah. Okay, next. This was a challenge also at STS. What is that called? What?
Acrostic.
Thank you. Were you an English major that was better than me? Okay, so that's a great, easy, fun example. Okay, next. This is a combination of journaling. This is telling about the event, and then the one on the right is actually an excerpt telling about the gentleman that he was portraying. And if you use the web, it is really a great way to find out a lot of information about things. Okay, next. Oh, go ahead, next. Okay, this was a fun challenge. I had been digital scrapbooking probably over a year and a half, and I had never posted in a gallery before. I never knew how to do a challenge and that kind of thing. And this was a couple months after I found STS, and I just listed all the reasons I enjoy scrapping, and put an example of each one. And yeah, so this is a poem, just Ralph.
You credited that one.
What?
You credited that one.
I did credit that one. This was just a poem that I thought was very cool, and added to it. So, this is just another example of using your title along with your journaling bullets. Don't be afraid to let the title kind of flow into the journaling payment. Okay. Are there any questions, or what are some cool things that you guys have done that are different and unique? Yes.
I did one I was showing Nicole yesterday. I needed a background to go with the recipe. It was a chili something or other. So I went to the grocery store, and they had the peppers on the shelf. And I took a picture of the peppers, and then I used...
and everyone was wondering why you were doing that.
I'm just thinking, you're addicted when? When you go to the grocery store to take a picture for your layout background. Instead of buying them and taking them home. Come on now, we're all gone somewhere and taking pictures.
I like blending my journaling, like especially if I write a lot.
Yes.
Blending it into the background so it's the same color, but yet when it's printed out,
You would be able to see it, so it doesn't take over the layout, but it just,
right,
yeah.
because it's cover like the whole page. You know, I want pictures to stand out, not the journaling.
Yes.
But yeah, I want to be able to read that.
Very cool. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything that I had. I have one more ticket. So the first person who can tell me something that they are excited about learning new in the class gets a ticket. Oh, I was really impressed with you guys tonight.
Just fine. I was excited I found some different program.
All right, so get to journaling, ladies. Oh, Dana and I have we have a little 2-pack journaling template in the store. It's called Journaling Junkies. And here's the code. You guys have a pen? So you can go. Our store is AmyDane Designs, and it was what? AmyDane, all one word. Design. Yeah. And the code to get it is ADD underscore.
Hold on.
Is this recording?
I can stop it.
Yeah.